Hello all, Communicate AT here. We're just going to do a quick video on button margin, particularly for lamp words for life, and you could probably transpose that across for TouchTat as well. We're pretty sure after doing those for a few years that button margin shouldn't be such a massive issue. We get asked about it a lot, and it's a little bit hard to explain the difference between the Keyguard button margin and button margin settings in LAMP. So we might just take all of those variables out of play, and I'll show you why. So look, here's our lamp on our iPad 7, so it's 10.2 inch screen iPad, lamp words for life, with a button margin of 0, which is what you typically kind of find once you've downloaded it from the App Store and got it going. So this Keyguard, however, has been made for our Supcase Unicorn Beetle Pro case with snap-in attachment here. So I've removed the screen protector totally, just from the bead of glue around the outside, and I just don't use that anymore because the Keyguard's in place. But so snap-in attachments working on the left and right sides of the case here, holding the Keyguard in place. But as you can see, the black lines in between the cells, showing that there's no button margin in LAMP. But there is certainly a gap between the buttons in the Keyguard, and this is actually a setting of 15. So we're going to create all our Keyguards with a button margin of 15 from now on, and leave you to decide upon what button margin you want to use in LAMP. So here's a Keyguard with button margin 15 with a LAMP button margin of 0, so just the black line. And as you can see here on the WAS, it fits kind of nicely. So this might take a little bit of time to get done because I limited movement via cell, but if we change the button margin to say 15 to match the Keyguard, you can see what we mean by that. Just get it rolling again. Change that to nope. I got lucky. Okay. You can see why a Keyguard in place is oftentimes not the best thing for menus. Now here's a button margin of 15 in LAMP and 15 for the Keyguard. You can see that the cutout for WAS is now perfectly framed within the cell itself, so the button itself. And so like it doesn't necessarily matter too much what button margin you use in LAMP. So yeah, so basically the button margin of 15 for the Keyguard matches pretty much whatever you set up, but we kind of think that either people are going to use 0, which is just those black lines that we saw at the front at the start of the video, or match it up to 15 or maybe even 10. So those three options. So ongoing, what we're going to do is just create Keyguards with a button margin of 15, which gives good structural integrity of the guard and allow you to decide on what you actually use. So whilst we're at it, you can see here that Keyguard Inset is on, which allows for a border along the bottom of the app and along the top of the app here too, which just allows for some acrylic to be there to give it some structure. You can see vocab and menu are open. You can have those on, but actually acrylic across them if you don't want them accessible. So really the question asked on the website is, do you want those on or not, is yes or no, but it's mainly, do you want them blocked off or do you want them accessible, so cutouts in the acrylic. That's pretty much it. So hope that helps. Cheers.